Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a weekly message for fire signs for the week of February 15th through to the 21st. So if you're a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, this message may be for you. Keep in mind it is general though, so take what you feel applies to you, your life, your situation. Disregard the rest, my friends, and go about your day, but know that no matter what messages do come through, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make in this world and the steps you take and how you get your fulfillment. So for me, that's personal freedom, that's personal power, because that power is in the palms of your hands, and that's pretty awesome to know. I'm going to take a few minutes here to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and my team of light to join us, to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, and only delivering messages that are for our highest good, but the most far-reaching. So for all my subscribers, thank you guys for being here. I love you from the bottom of my heart. It means the world that you are here. And if you're new to my channel, if you'd like this, if you'd like to see more of this, please hit subscribe, join the journey with me, let me encounter your energy more often, because it'd be pretty wonderful to have you along this ride. So I'm going to start off before we get into the tarot today. I am going to bring a message from the Self-Care Oracle, or the Sacred Self-Care Oracle here by Jill Pyle. And I want to just get a few messages that Spirit would have us know this week, that may actually really help us, okay? That may help us, or that they want us to know. So Spirit, what messages do you have for fire signs, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius this week? And what would be helpful for them in their self-care rituals and routines? What does, okay. So what do they need to know is the question. The first we get is clean your space. Spring's coming up, spring cleaning. Also, I heard if you're getting antsy, if you're feeling stuck, if you are under lockdown as well right now, clean your space. That's what we can do. We can focus on what we can do. And also, after we clean our space, I'm hearing clean your body, have a bath, have a shower, do something so that when you come out and everything smells good, it's bright, it's shiny, you also are bright and shiny. This could be also on a more energetic level as well. I heard this cleaning the space could even be sage or smudging. Here I have some Palo Santo. I like to burn it. I think it smells absolutely wonderful. And it's really, really wonderful for clearing the space as well. So clearing our space, bringing some balance. I know myself, I have to mop my kitchen floor in the worst way. I know it. So it's like if there's something that you know you've been putting off, it's time to do it this week coming up. March is almost here. The light's coming back in. It is freaking cold outside, but that sun is shining. And I feel like when the sun shines after maybe dreary or dark times, we're able to see the cobwebs a little bit better. So cleaning our space, as well as we have planned a vacation. So for some of you, you may literally be flying in an airplane. I heard air travel. For others of you, this may be a vacation or a trip to the grocery store. There may be things, or if you're feeling kind of, I heard like trapped and stuck or grounded, so to speak, plan on your next vacation. Get some travel magazines. Look and see what you can do, right? This also could be definitely going on a vacation. And I heard like you could meet people there that are of your soul tribe and soul family too. So I want one more card, please, Spirit. One more card, please, for what fire signs need to know this week. Thank you. And you have Burning Bowl Ritual. I think this is pretty wonderful too, because we've just entered into a new moon. I'm not sure what sign it's in exactly. Not the greatest with that right now, but what this means is we're coming into a new cycle, right? So we're setting intentions for what we would like to happen in this next cycle. What are our goals? This is saying, you know what, if there's something that's holding us back from those goals, if there's some, I heard, dogma that we need to release, some indoctrined thoughts or ways of thinking, write those down. And then either in a bowl, in your kitchen sink, so you can extinguish it carefully after, burn up those little pieces of paper. This also to me speaks of cleaning the space, because it's not just cleaning our physical space, it's cleaning our head space for the stuff that's no longer working. For some of you, what I heard as well as with this planning, the vacation, for some of you it may literally be a spiritual retreat. So letting go of anything that tells us, I heard, that we are not worthy of our destination, we are not able to complete our mission, anything within us that is I heard harboring self-resistance as well. So myself, I'll use myself as an example. Whatever's harboring whatever my excuse is for cleaning my kitchen floor, that would be what I would want to burn, right? So if there's excuses that you've held on to for why your life is where it is, or why you feel stuck in this situation, I'm feeling like what Spirit's saying is write that stuff down. Really get honest with yourself, cleaning out our headspace, cleaning out that mental space, cleaning out this energy so we can release it with the fire ceremony. And I think that's really beautiful energy. They want me to give you the mantra from number 7 with fire burning ritual. The mantra is, I surrender to the fire of transformation and allow the light to guide the way. I surrender to the fire of transformation and allow the light to guide the way. So it talks about this. What are old stories about you, people in your life, or the world that you would like to let go of? What experiences have you lived through and conquered that required acknowledgement? What thought patterns, beliefs, experiences, or people would you like to let go of? And what do you want to manifest? So one of the journal prompts, if you'd like to go further after this as well, is saying, how do you feel after completing the burning ritual? Is there anything you'd like to release? So if after doing this, you still feel like there's burdens on you, then write down more. What would you like to release? And you may actually need to repeat this a few times. So what it says is, while you are burning your paper, imagine wishes as if they've already happened. Imagine yourself free of worry. Imagine yourself liberated from what's been holding you back, and say to yourself, and so it is, so mote it be. And that's really powerful because this is setting our intention that we are releasing these. Another thing I heard is cord cutting exercises as well. Whatever it is that you're wanting to burn or release, whatever energy you feel no longer serves you, whatever we're cleaning out in our headspace or physical stuff, when we set our intentions on releasing that, that's really important. So if you are having difficulty after this ritual and you feel like you would like more, and you're journaling and you can see what it is that you feel is holding you back, imagine in your mind's eye cutting the cords of attachment to those things, clearing out the energy. And again, you may have to do this many times, but I think it'll actually help you a lot. So they want me to bring you a message here from the Earth Magic Oracle on staying grounded too, because I feel like get grounded, even though this like flight plan here, right? Right now we all may feel a little bit landed or grounded. Travel isn't really, encouraged where I live right now, but this is where it's like we can think ahead, we can plan ahead, and we can dare to dream, right? But we may feel a little bit stuck here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're grounded. And we also have here full moon completion. And this goes hand in hand with that burning ritual. For me, when we're coming into a new moon, we're wanting to start a new cycle, but do we want to start that new cycle with old energy? No. So this could also say that by the time of the full moon this month, or early March, whenever it is, I think it's early March, but whenever we have our full moon energy, that things are going to be coming to light. And I feel like as well that you're going to have been able to purge and let go of whatever situations I heard have been controlling you or keeping you feeling down. The bottom of the deck is New Moon Promise. That's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to keep that because that also tells you that whatever you've been working on to complete, something new is coming. The stagnant energy, it's being released. Cleaning your space is also allowing in for new energy. So that's really beautiful. Let's find out with the tarot. I have the Muse Tarot here today to find out what this new promise is, Spirit. Please, for fire signs, could you tell me what is this new promise? Thank you. So you have the Three of Inspiration. So this is the Three of Wands. But oftentimes this is about waiting for something, right? Watching our ships come in, knowing that they're going to come. In this case, she's watching the dominoes fall. She knows they're going to happen. And I feel like she's not holding on to any anxiety watching this happen either. It's just like, this is what's happening. I know that this is what's happening. I'm watching it. And I feel like as well, like there may have been a point where you've been waiting for quite a while for something that you've dreamed of to come into fruition. And here it is, where that new moon promise, this is what we're clarifying, right? So it may be that there's still a few delays, that we still have to wait for it, but that doesn't mean we have to be stagnant. We can plan ahead, right? We can set our intentions. You also have the star here in reverse. I'm not going to read it as a reversal though. I feel like one thing that's important, if you look at her, is that that star is in the palm of her hands, much like the power to make change in your world is at the palm of your hands. If you're feeling like you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and nothing's moving, what I'm feeling on this card with the star is that there may be some healing that has yet to happen, that needs to happen before we can push through, before new love or romance, if it has to do with that. I saw with this promise, they're showing me the couple there. So if there is something new that you would like to see into your world, what I'm hearing is we can't just wait around for it. We have to take the steps to actually do it. But if you're feeling grounded, if you're feeling like really stuck in a certain situation, know that that doesn't actually have to be in the tangible. It can be in our mental space. It can be writing things down. You know, I heard setting up a log book as well, if that resonates for you. But I feel like your wish fulfillment, it's coming. It just, there may be some delayed gratification is what I heard. So also, they want me to show you the connection to the divine, the connection to source. And I think this also speaks a lot of intention. Behind burning bowl as well, I almost feel like the sun rays. It looks like the sun coming up behind her, because as she's burning that fire and that heat and that passion, it's going to give her renewed life. And I think this is also important as well, because usually we don't see stars during the day. Every once in a while you'll see the moon, right? It's a big object. But the stars, we need darkness to see that. We need to have the nighttime to be able to see the stars. So if you're waiting and you think things aren't coming yet, they're not coming as you wish, they're not coming as fast as you want, take heed that they are. Really go internally and see, is there anything that I'm doing that is blocking this? And is there any more work I need to do before I can accept this into my world as well? Tell me about this star, please, Spirit. Thank you. Get the Muse of Emotions, which in this deck is the King of Cups. So the Muse can be, I heard intimidated, but that is not the word I'm looking for. Inspired by many things. And the Muse is our love, our joy in our world, as well as she is drinking the cups here. If you can see, as she drinks on both sides, this is a very mirrored image, the water pouring out from the heart. There may be, I heard, a water sign in your world, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. We could have Aquarius with this star. And I think this is you guys, fire signs, with the Three of Inspiration, the Three of Wands, showing up pretty loud and clear. That there is a situation in your world that really needs your heart to be involved, and your heart to be in this, and your heart to be whole, and to be able and willing to give what you have and to receive as well. A little more about this Muse of Emotions, please. Tell me about the Muse of Emotions. What does this have to do with the new promise? This could be a person as well. For some of you, I heard you may be traveling to see this person. And you get the Cosmos in the reverse as well. There is some cycle that is not ended yet. There's some cycle that has not, either not yet happened, or I heard maybe we haven't learned the lessons fully from it. So if you want to see things, I find it interesting here that she's holding the world over her eyes. If we want to see things in a brand new way, we have to come at them in a brand new way too. We can't use the same way we've been doing things all along to create something new. We're just going to manifest it. Maybe it may look new on the appearance or on the surface, but we're still following repeated patterns. So I feel like there's something that needs to heal, and this definitely could be getting in touch with your emotions. If you can see here, this guy as well is on the emotions. He's balanced with on them, floating in his boat, and that starfish as well is super important, because I feel like it also represents this star, that getting in touch with our emotions, and I feel like this is loving ourselves fully and completely as well, is going to bring us happiness, and it's going to help us with this boat move on from past and difficult situations. So the bottom of the deck that I have is the Tower in reverse. And this Tower, if we look at it, this way, everything's crumbling, right? She's holding it up with her energy. She's using her energy to make this shift happen, is what I feel like. And I think that in the reverse, it's like, again, with this World card in the reverse, is that you may not be, I heard, fully recognizing your own personal power to make changes. I feel like you could also feel like the change has been outside of you. It hasn't been something that, you know, you have been able to actively participate in. But with this Tower in reverse, if you want the world to change, definitely feel like take it upon yourself, lead and follow your heart, go to where your heart leads you. And there's 3 major arcanas here: the Star, the Tower, and the World. I think the universe really has your back here. The universe is bringing in some major cosmic, I heard, completions, as well as the moon, to definitely use your moon magic. So I have the Work Your Light Oracle. And the last messages I want to leave you with here, it says, trust your path. If you knew you were supported, what would you do? And that's a really good question here, because we're completing old cycles, starting something new. What would we do, right? Because I think you need to remember here, you are supported. You're supported by the divine. You're supported by the friends and the family that love you, and hell, I'll support you. Whatever it is that resonates with your heart, whatever fire burns and passion burns within you, follow that. Follow your dreams. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? For some of you, I heard this may be literally you get a phone call, and it could be traveling for a job, traveling for school, traveling for a relationship. But in this, answering the call, we needing to trust our path, many of us have not been able to trust our path because other people have told us that's not the way to go. They may have instilled fear in us as well on, well, because they wouldn't do it, that's beyond their limits of what they believe they could do. It doesn't have to be beyond the limits of what you believe you could do. And you have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. And that speaks to me with this Tower, that no matter what's happening in your world, yes, some completions will be absolutely painful. I heard too, if you've been on a breakup, this clean your space as well. That may be important too, to kind of rid your space of that person's energy, that person's hair follicles, skin things, right? All that stuff, and know that Spirit brought this experience into your world to help you learn and to help you grow. And that is the best way in this to help you move through it, is know it's happening for you. Things are changing. It's not happening to you. Just, I heard to keep an open mind, and I also heard to not take everything so personally. Not everything, but not take this situation personally. If other people in our midst don't want to be with us, that's their problem, that's their loss, and they weren't meant for us in the first place. So follow your heart to where it truly leads you. Follow your desires and answer that call. Trust your own path. When Spirit calls you up and says, hey, it's your time to be front and center, my friends, shine like the diamond you are. That's the message I have. I hope it resonated. If you'd like to leave a comment in the comment section, let me know how it did. I would love to hear from you. If not, that's totally cool. But I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye now.